Good morning, Max. Good morning, Max. Yeah, good boy. Hey, y'all. Good morning. I mean, afternoon, but you get the idea. Happy Sunday. I was supposed to go to church this morning, and I just didn't get up my alarm. I woke up 15 minutes after the service started, so lovely. I just was like, you know what? For a split second, I was like, let me get up and rush, but no, because sometimes walking late, too late is embarrassing. Like, it's like you could have just watched this online at this point, which I'm gonna do later. I just got up, took a quick shower, put on like a sporty outfit. Can you guys see my shoes? Obviously not. I'm sporting my Hokas, just jogging pants, and my Caitlin Clark t-shirt. I love what this says because it's just so relatable. You break it, you own it, because she broke, the most scoring record as a female collegiate athlete. And it's just like you break the record, break a record for yourself. Now you own that record. Think about where you could apply that in life in comparison to you. It doesn't have to be that you're better than other people or you accomplished something that other people didn't. That's great too, but compare your success from today versus 2 years ago. I got oat milk iced coffee, no sugar, because let's just not have too much sugar. I have a sweet tooth, especially when I'm on my period, so I've been eating a lot of chocolate and having sweet lattes, and I'm like, you know what, stop it. We cannot always give into our cravings. Yes, do it sometimes, but like, you know what you ate that day in order to not have, like, is it okay to have a donut at the end of the day because you had a salad and like something light, no sugar, no extra sugar in the morning and afternoon? Or if you had sugar that day already, why the hell are you getting a donut for lunch and eating chocolate at night? Like, stuff like that. The best way to control your diet is like within the day. Like, I go by the day. What did I eat already? Does this mean I can have this? Oh, I already ate something sweet, I'm not gonna have that. Or I had a sweet latte, that means I'm not gonna have a chocolate croissant, I'm gonna have a regular croissant. And it makes a difference because that's way too much sugar. But yeah, I don't know if anyone noticed, my face is slimming down. Hopefully. I'm trying my best to stay in shape and watch what I'm eating. But March was so bad for me. Hold on, let me see how I look on this camera. Alright, this angle is fine, I guess. Oh yeah, I don't know if I made a video about this. I lost my Apple Watch in New Orleans, so I got this cheap one just so I could track. I haven't even tried to run with it. I'm gonna go on a run with it today just to track, see if I don't even know how to operate this. I put like my face and the time on it. That's about it. Yeah, I didn't really have anything, just a croissant, coffee. I'm gonna drink a little bit of water and then just try to do a mile. Just keep it light, because I was about to say that I was really sick in March because I feel like I was doing a bit too much, and I work with kids. Anyone who knows me knows that. In their faces all the time, and they're the ones that are always sick. So now that we're in April, I got the allergies now, but manageable, doesn't bother me. I feel fine, so I'm gonna just slowly get back into working out. I was doing dance classes, a dance at home, then I took a hip-hop class Friday. Which is great cardio and it's fun. So I'm gonna just slowly build it back up because I haven't done any HIIT workouts in a long time, like 3 weeks. Mainly because it's exhausting to do that after work when I go up flights of stairs. So I have to figure out what I'm gonna do. maybe I could do something really early in the morning, so I'm not doing anything at night that's so vigorous or intense, or break it up like and do much less. I used to be doing like 4 to 5 days for like 2-3 months, and I don't know, it's very difficult to keep up. You gotta be eating good, you gotta be resting, which I do, but it's also can be intense. And I think that's how I contribute to getting sick in March. But I'm gonna try to do like 2-3 days of solid good exercise, because I'm moving so much anyways during the day, you know. But I'm trying to get my running up because I do want to run a marathon. Not really, I want to run like a 5K in September with my friend. We both were like, no, we're definitely gonna do this, so I'm gonna do it. But I need to practice, and I get bored running, so I have to find something to keep me entertained. Like, someone needs to be chasing me for me to be entertained while running. Then when I come back, I may or may not listen to something online. Like, I don't know, my attention span has been kind of low, and I think that's because of the TikTok 2-second attention span thing we're training ourselves into. Like, I watch something I never listen to people talk anymore. I'm like, all right, your story's too long, skip. So I actually have trouble now listening to sermons unless I'm physically there, and even then I'm tuned out. But I can concentrate really well while reading. I read a lot. I read my Bible last night. I started reading the New Testament like a couple weeks ago. So now, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts. I'm in Acts now. And honestly, I never read the Bible as a kid. I did grow up going to church, but I never understood a lot. And now I'm putting 2 and 2 together. And it makes such a huge difference. And you just feel good. Like, it feels like your spirit's being fed when you read it. Last night, I stopped reading for the night because once I get reading fatigue, and I'm starting to not understand anything anymore because I'm like having to read the same sentence each time, I'm like, all right, I'm putting it down. But I felt so good. I felt like, wow. I felt like the Holy Spirit was there, and I felt like a sense of, why don't I do this more often? Why don't I, like, it felt so good. Like, in that moment, when I put my Bible down, I was like, oh wow, like, I want to do this every day, multiple times a day, because it feels good, and it feels like, oh, God is real. Sometimes when you step away from your Bible, it's so easy to be like, I don't feel nothing, I don't really care, which I've done many times. And I felt like I was learning like factually and receiving like advice at the same time, because I was able to finally put together, because I literally, this is so stupid, but I finally put together certain periods of history, because sometimes the Bible is confusing with all the names. I was like, okay, finally I understand this came before this and this and this and this historically, so I know that that's facts, because we could support those facts, right? But I'm also spiritually feeling happy, peaceful. Like, you don't feel like, you just feel content. I felt happy last night. I was like, wow, God is really good. I have nothing to complain about, nothing to think about, but the fact that I feel good after reading my Bible. That's literally it. Anyways, I'm gonna try to go on a run. I really don't want to, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to entertain myself, put on headphones, and I guess I'll film it, but I don't want to go. One thing I've been trying to do lately is, I feel like I always say this, but girl, get off Instagram. Like, stop looking at it, or set a schedule. I'm talking to myself, by the way. because literally the other day at work, I was subconsciously mad about something else. When I got on Instagram, saw something that made me mad. I have a lot of opinions, and I post most of them. But sometimes, lately, I've been like, girl, Tara, we don't need to, just let it go. Even though you want to comment on it, because even just commenting on it gives that power to affect your mood for at least 30 minutes, right? And I was already mad about something else. Then I saw something else, and I DM'd someone because I was mad about something that they posted. Not like in regards to, it was like not random. It was like me personally feeling a type of way towards them, not because of something they posted. I don't care what anyone posts. I'm not replying and being like, I don't agree, because this is your Instagram, right? But it was just a separate situation. And then I was subconsciously mad about something else, and I would have never done that had I not commented on the first thing. Like, even just commenting. Yes, you're gonna have thoughts about something regardless, but I commented and it made me angry. So I'm not doing that anymore. Even if I'm a very passionate person, okay? I'm very passionate. So I will always have something to say, not in a critical way, always. Just, I'm big on advocating for what I feel is right. So even if I do think it's right, sometimes I don't always have to comment, because who is it reaching? Who's even receiving what I'm saying? And all I did was get myself mad. So I'm not going to look on Instagram as often. I'm just schedule times to look at my phone, because that irritated me. Same thing with TikTok. Sometimes I'm like, oh, this is really getting me heated, what I'm looking at. Because you're literally seeing it like in real time. Of course it's gonna bother you. I don't know, sometimes I meet people, or I know people who are like, why would you even say anything about that? Like, who cares? Or like, you're getting mad over nothing. I'm like, yes, in a sense, because it's just a post on social media, but it's because that's how I feel about, in general, this how I am on social media is kind of how I am in real life. So I'm just making my comment that I would make in real life if someone was next to me and they showed me something, right? But also, it's impossible to not have opinions on things that are in. I'm literally looking at it. I can see the details of everything this person's filming as they're speaking. I'm seeing, I'm hearing, I'm reading, and I'm seeing what other people are saying. Like, I'm obviously going to develop an opinion. Like, it's just, how can you not? Especially if you're scrolling on your phone. So that person, though, was a boy, so that told me that. They were like, oh, why do you even engage? So that plays a part, because I think girls are more paying attention to certain things. We pay attention to what people say on TikTok. When someone's gonna tell a story, we're more likely to listen than I feel like guys are usually. And to like comment and be like, oh girl, this is how I would do it, or this is my opinion. Like, girls are like that. So I guess I wouldn't expect a guy to feel that way, but this is for the girls then, or anyone in general that gives, like, really actually pays attention to what's going in their eyes and ears, and then it affects you. So I'm gonna try not to do that. I also don't want anyone to think a certain way about me and think I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if my thoughts come off aggressive or not, and that's really not who I, alright, it is who I am, but I'm very reasonable. Oh, you know who I would compare myself to? I would compare myself, and I love this woman, Winter, from the Shine Winter podcast, like Behind the Lights. I love that podcast, and how she thinks is so real to me. Because she'll kind of give you attitude or be aggressive about something, but this doesn't mean she can't see the other person's point. And she makes a point of that in the podcast, and that's exactly how I am. But no, people always want to attack her based off this one thing that she said, acting as if she doesn't have the brain power to see the other side of things. But no, I'm commenting from a certain point of view. Why do you have to assume that I can't see anything in the other point of view, or that I have no merit to what I'm saying? And that's how she feels, because she's always talking about how she's constantly getting you know, put down for talking about being mixed, which she is. Like, that's not debatable. And like, people want to say, oh, you're not black, oh, you're not white enough, blah blah blah. Like, no. So she's gonna say what she wants to say, and she's gonna make her point. That doesn't mean that she can't understand why you're saying that. It's like, I don't know, I just relate to her and how she speaks and how she thinks so much. And I also like Shy because she's the perfect balance to her, and I feel like I have friends like that, and it just works out. Because it's like, you need someone that balances your energy of however you are. Shy isn't necessarily calmer, she just somehow balances with Winter. Like, I can't explain it, but yeah, I'm definitely more like Winter. But I love having friends like Shy on that podcast, because I'm sure me and someone like Winter would be great friends. But it's like the person that balances you the most, that can kind of give, not be the devil's advocate per se, but kind of like calms you down, is like the friend that you need, like you need as a friend. So that's why I love that podcast, okay? Because those are actual real friends, and you could tell that they're really friends. I'm using my front camera, and guys, like, what the heck? I'm trying to see how I look from the side. This angle is outrageous, and this is what I always film from. I need to start filming like this, much more flattering. When I film here, like, what in the world? I look like I have a pillow stuffed in my back, like if my shirt is about to break. Here is normal. Like, why do I look like that? Stupid back camera. Anyways, I'm gonna post this in there so you guys believe me when I say the camera is lying to you and adding 10 pounds, because it literally is. I'm gonna go shower and get ready for the rest of my day. Tonight I'm responsible for running the game portion of my student ministry group at church, so I'm gonna be there. And I've been trying to take on social media content for them, so we'll see what happens tonight, what the vibe is. I'm gonna shower. I ordered Uber. I am obsessed with Uber delivery. I ordered a chicken wrap with turkey bacon, avocado, lettuce, tomato, whatever, I forgot. And it comes with mango, salsa, and chips. So that'll be my lunch, and then I'll figure out dinner later. Bye-bye.